Up YouTube, Big Gob here with another What's Gobbin on in Smash for the week. If y'all been on Twitter for even a second in the last few days, you know how crazy everything has been. From Kazuya potentially being banned to everything that's been happening with Summit, we have to talk about this immediately. First off, what the cause? Kazuya is getting more and more powerful in Smash, and it's not just Riddles or T anymore. It's a 13-year-old. A prodigy Kazuya player named Wilds went on a run of a lifetime at a regional called SOS, making many upsets just being the 31st seed. Immediately out of pools, placed a win over one of the best players in the world and one of the best Pyramithra players, Cosmos, 3-1, to beating Thas, a Fox player, 3-0, and guys, one of the best Bayonetta players in the world, 3-1 to get winner's side top 8 of this regional. After getting top 8 winner's side, he went on his way to beat Dark Wizzy, also one of the best Mario players in the world, 3-1, to going into grand finals winner's side, beating Doorstop, also in a 3-1 set. Unfortunately, Steve was still too strong even for the young prodigy, and he was taken down 6-1 in grand finals set 1 and 2 by Onan, the best Steve in North America. Really crazy run by Wilds here. Really looking forward to seeing more of his play and his accomplishments. Especially being so young, I would not be surprised anytime soon to see more of his wins, more of his accomplishments, and more people talking more and more about him. So great stuff to Wilds. All right, guys, moving on. What is Summit right now? There has been so much news, good and bad, when it comes to the Summit that we have so much to talk about. First off, we should start with some unfortunate news, get the bad out of the way immediately. And it's not only affects, Smash as a whole, but it deeply affects the Moist boys. Unfortunately, Moist Light is unable to compete at the last Summit due to getting COVID right before the event. This is really unfortunate, especially for the Moist boys, since we already had 2 reps in, being Light and Aaron. But if I can promise anything, I can definitely promise that Aaron, one of the best Moist boys, Diddy Kong legend, will take this tournament just for Light, for all the Moist boys, and for the boys back home at CFL. Now, the question you might be asking yourself right now is, who is going to take the 16th spot? Well, between a lot of talk on Twitter recently between SkyJ, who was the Collision Last Chance Qualifier runner-up, Omega, who was the runner-up in votes to Void, Sonics, who was the runner-up at Genesis, I believe, between Light, Leo, and Mutace. But a name I haven't seen on Twitter, which I thought is pretty interesting, was Louis Money. Louis Money, who lost to Light, who at main stage, where he was able to qualify for the last Summit spot, wasn't talked about so much. BTS came to the conclusion of hosting the best of 5 between SkyJ and Louis Money for Light's Summit spot. Now, the crazy part is, if you're watching this on release of this video is being recorded around 2:30 p.m. EST, March 23rd, 2023. And the best of 5 is scheduled to start around 3.5 hours from this recording. So if you're watching this on release, it's probably about 3 hours, maybe a little less than 3 hours. And, if you got time to tune in because that's going to be a heck of a match, guys. It's going to be a crazy set. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to win if you're watching this video before that set plays. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Finally, guys, the biggest mic drop of Summit so far. Tweek and Mkleo, the best player in the world. Both players who are recently sponsored by Tier 1 organizations, T1 and TSM, have just announced that they have re-signed. And get this. They are both on the same team for the first time. For the first time ever, they are both on the same team. Luminosity Gaming, which has sponsored many players in Smash, including Abadongo and Ginger, have just announced today, I believe, Tweek and Mkleo into their game roster. I just think that's insane. That wasn't a pickup I was thinking about. Personally, I was thinking that Cloud9 would step in and take one of the two. But Luminosity Gaming taking both players? I mean, what's their plan? That's honestly really good for Smash, especially with how a lot of things have been looking recently, where a lot of players have been looking to get dropped, or, some things are falling through with Smash. So this is honestly one of the best things to happen in Smash, and just shows that the light is still there for a lot of people who honestly were doubters. So this is really, really good. Really hope that Luminosity takes off with the 2 of these players, and hope we get to see a lot more organizations get more and more into Smash Ultimate. So wow, great stuff to both players. That's honestly amazing. All right, y'all, so that's all we got for today on What's Gobbin on. I'm so glad I waited for this right time to start recording for this video, because the news is absolutely insane, and I can't believe this is happening. I actually can't. If you like this video, please drop a like and let me know in the comments what you think, or if you have any other critique that you may have, please let me know. I always read all the comments to all my videos. It would also mean a lot to me if anyone who enjoys my content goes ahead and hits the subscribe button. I'm also streaming every day on Twitch at twitch.tv/GoblinRoy, which you can find in the description below, as well as my personal Discord server where I post any new content whenever I go live. And I always keep in touch with my community and trying to grow it as much as I can right now. We have at least over 120 people, so I'm trying to get that number to 200 as fast as I can. So please, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy Big Gob, please join the Discord server. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, though, but that's all I got for this week, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video again. And I'll see y'all next week with more on What's Gobbin On.